Let's talk about the homeless crisis in California. Did you guys know that California has spent $24 billion on homelessness since 2019? Now, here's what's crazy about it. I worked in the homeless unit, or we call it the quality of life team, at my police department for about 2 years. I remember when I first got into that spot and I was like, oh man, we're going to go in homelessness for everybody. Like I'm ready to change the world. And as we got into it, I remember like we would want to get somebody off the street. We would make phone calls trying to get them housing, but yet we'd have to wait for hours or days sometime, or even weeks to find person shelter. And then I also realized is that a lot of these people didn't actually want to be sheltered. Why? Because of the benefits that they were getting from the state of California. So my thought is maybe we should rethink about how we are addressing the homeless crisis here in California. A lot of stuff is very reactionary. Let's spend more money in hopes that people will get off the street. If you actually drive through LA right now, it actually looks like it's gotten worse. Matter of fact, I forgot to mention that we've actually increased our homeless population since we spent all this money. Did you know that some of the things that actually make a person homeless are domestic violence issues? We have a loss of jobs, so a loss of income in a home. Obviously, we have drugs, which is a big part of that. And then after drugs, it goes to mental health. But those two, if you ask me, are correlated because it's been shown that people that use drugs oftentimes will kind of set off a chain reaction of mental health issues. So why not be proactive and let's start addressing some of those issues in hopes that they never become homeless in the first place. Now, I'm a realist and I realize that, homelessness is not something that we're going to be able to solve all in all. But what I do think we can do is I think we can get a better grip on how we are spending our money here in California. Oh, and did I mention that of that $24 billion, none of it was actually audited? That means that when they sent the money out, they never went back to follow up to see how my money is being spent. It should be like an investment. If I'm investing into you, I need to know where's my money going, how is it being spent, and am I going to get a return on my investment? Well, guess what? That didn't happen with that $24 billion.